The future of Van Dijk is something that is keeping many Liverpool fans up at night. The prospect of losing arguably their most important player on a free at the end of the season is quite frankly frightening. In today's video, we have some huge Virgil van Dijk news which has been confirmed by reliable football journalist Joyce. We will look into this in today's video whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Konate will seek to be among Liverpool's top earners as his agents negotiate a new contract with demands of over double his current wage. Beyond the trio of Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold, Liverpool have a number of other contracts to sort out. Chief among those is Konate's, with the Frenchman's current deal set to expire in 2026, meaning he will only have 12 months remaining when pre-season starts this summer. Given the cloud that uncertainty over Van Dijk, Salah and Alexander-Arnold's futures has cast over this title campaign, Liverpool can ill afford to head into next season with a similar situation playing out again. But their talks with Konate's camp have clearly not been straightforward, not least due to the centre-back's desired wage. According to the Times, Konate is seeking a 2.5 times increase on his existing salary of £80,000 a week to earn around £200,000 per week on a new contract. That would place him just below the current bracket of Liverpool's highest earners, with Salah, Van Dijk and Alisson believed to be paid upwards of £200,000 a week at present. While that may reflect Konate's importance to the side now and into the future, it goes some way to explain why no resolution has been forthcoming after talks opened in October. Despite his difficult afternoon at Craven Cottage as Liverpool slumped to only a second defeat of the Premier League campaign with a 3-2 loss at Fulham, Konate is undoubtedly one of Arne Slot's most valued players. He has the potential to become one of the best centre-backs in the world, and already performs at a consistently high standard at 25. But Liverpool will be weighing up whether they can sanction such a pay increase for a player who will turn 26 in May and could feasibly seek another wage rise beyond this proposed extension before his time at Anfield is up. Any such agreement could also have bearing on negotiations with others, with Conor Bradley among those also in line for a new deal. By the same token, the likes of Konate and Bradley will surely be waiting to learn the verdict on Van Dijk and Alexander-Arnold's futures at the club before they put pen to paper on their own contracts. Konate will be eager to prolong his partnership with Van Dijk, while Bradley could seek assurances over the role he will play, whether or not Alexander-Arnold leaves for Real Madrid. Now in some huge Van Dijk news confirmed by reliable football journalist Joyce, Virgil van Dijk has revealed there has finally been progress in talks over a new contract with Liverpool, though he stopped short of confirming he will stay. Van Dijk's representatives have been in ongoing talks with Liverpool over a new deal for the captain, but there had been little in terms of progress until now. The Dutchman had continually insisted the situation remained the same and recently suggested a breakthrough may only come when his current terms had expired. But speaking to journalists, including in The Athletic's James Pearce, after Sunday's 3-2 loss to Fulham, Van Dijk said there is progress when it comes to his negotiations. "I don't know, we'll see," he said when asked if that meant he would be a Liverpool player beyond this season. "Listen, these are internal discussions and we'll see." Despite not being able to confirm he would put pen to paper, there certainly feels like a shift in the landscape when it comes to tying Van Dijk down to an extension. That was also Pearce's assessment, with the journalist analysing his exchange with the centre-back in the mixed zone at Craven Cottage. Pearce wrote, "The tone was different when Van Dijk spoke to reporters on Sunday. He stopped short of providing any guarantees, but the fact he mentioned that progress had been made in discussions felt significant. Internally at Liverpool, there's long since been a confidence that an agreement would be reached. That it comes on the back of 2 subpar performances from the 33-year-old is unfortunate timing, but it cannot be undersold how crucial Van Dijk has been to Liverpool's remarkable campaign on the whole. No player has clocked more minutes on the pitch for Arne Slot's side, and only Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz, and Alexis McAllister have made more appearances in all competitions. While there must be a focus on the future this summer with a number of new signings required, it is also imperative that Liverpool finalise new contracts for both Van Dijk and Salah. In other news, Luis Diaz is claimed to be attracting ongoing interest from Saudi Arabia, with both Liverpool and their number 7 facing a big decision over a summer transfer. Diaz will enter the final 2 years of his contract this summer, and as it stands, there has been no progress in talks over a possible extension. That raises the prospect of a sale in the next transfer window, as Liverpool look to maximise value on a player who will turn 29 in January and is attracting interest from elsewhere. Chief among those said to be tracking Diaz's situation are sides from Saudi Arabia, namely Al Nassr, with journalist Fabrizio Romano claiming they are still pushing for a deal. Clubs from Saudi, they will try again. They are interested and they want Luis Diaz, he explained on YouTube. So let's see what the player decides to do. Stay at Liverpool, maybe go to another European club. Last summer there was interest from Manchester City. Maybe consider an opportunity in Saudi. Reports of advances from Manchester City were corroborated by The Athletic's David Ornstein last month, while it has been long known that Barcelona are also interested in the Colombian. It seems he would not be short of options if either he pushes to leave Anfield, or it is made clear to him that Liverpool would prefer a sale in the summer. There is clearly business sense in the club cashing in if possible, despite the impressive contribution Diaz has made this season, with 14 goals and 8 assists in 44 games, most often operating as a false 9. That there is interest from Saudi Arabia enhances that, with Al Nassr among the richest clubs in the Saudi Pro League, and therefore more likely to bankroll a significant outlay. In January, Al Nassr paid £64 million to sign John Duran, while Otavio £55 million, Mohamed Simakan £38.5 million, Sadio Mane £24 million, Aymeric Laporte £23.6 million, Seko Fofana £21.5 million, and Angelo £19.1 million have all arrived for sizable fees since the league was repackaged. Interestingly, Diaz could even join as an eventual replacement for Mane, whose deal expires in 2026, just as he did at Liverpool in 2022. Liverpool are facing a major overhaul of their squad in the upcoming transfer window, regardless of their status as champions-elect, which could include big changes in attack. Not only are there question marks over Diaz's future, but also that of Mohamed Salah, Darwin Núñez, Diogo Jota, Federico Chiesa, and Harvey Elliott. Cody Gakpo is the only senior forward who appears safe at this stage, with a new number 9 likely to be the priority heading into the summer. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.